to give you guys a little tour of what's going on inside the studio. So I am going to flip this camera around. And then after I give you a quick little tour, I thought maybe you might want to help me set up for a paint party. So we're going to go down here and we're going to flip you around. And here we are. We just walked in the front door. Go Thunder. And this Rumble painting will be on the calendar very soon. So when you first walk in, you can see all of my paintings that are for sale. So fun. Plus, we have bonus canvases for sale back here. All of these are for sale as well. Now, friends, these are also the canvases that we do during open paint. Whatever happens to be up here is during open paint. Now, these are all paintings that we've done at parties at one time or another. Now down low, these, oh my gosh, keep kids so entertained during birthday parties and during camps. So I like to keep these toys clean. The bins are cleaned. Everything's been bleached and Lysoled. And then we also have, look how cute this bench is. I just had a dad tell me today, this reminds me of an old-fashioned church pew. Yes, it is a church pew that I bought and painted. But all of these bins down here, guys, have been cleaned and bleached and Lysoled, and they are ready for kiddos for camps during our break time. So they're full of different things that get their imaginations going. Now, we also have, there's my office. It's a bit, not quite as tidy as I would like right now. Here's our calendar. You can definitely check this out on the website as well. And then when you walk in, you're instantly in the classroom, right? So we've got this activity area over here. This is where we're going to set up for the paint party. And then over here, we have the Artsy Rose wall where we take pictures. You've probably seen this a time or two. And that whiteboard is where I write the birthday kiddo's name, or we do demonstrations during camps. And then we've got these tables for treats. Look how I organized my paint bottles. Yes, I did. Put them in order. And then, we have overflow area over here for treats tomorrow and for any parties that we have going on. So we've got overflow here for food and treats. And then over here, oh my goodness, this is the bin they all love, especially this one right here. I keep it full of stickers for them to do when they finish art projects early and free draws. So these drawers all have fun things in them to do. And then we've got our brushes ready to be able to set up for the paint party. And we have our storage bins right here. Not storage bins, our art caddies, excuse me. So we definitely have a whole system here at the studio. We gotta hit go live for Instagram so they can join us too. So anyway, these are all paintings that we have done at open paints and at Sips and Swirls canvases and paint classes open to kiddos as well. So we those are past options. We've got to get some new options up there. No, don't look in the closet. Skim by there real quick. This is also where we set up for birthday treats back here. Yes, that painting I did. I did that painting. Golly, it's at least 11 years old now, at least. But I provide guys plates, napkins, cups, plastic cups, plates, napkins, plasticware. That's where I was going with that for parties. And then of course, we gotta clean up after we do our art activities. Now, I know this is so weird, guys, sorry, but I gotta show you my floor. Do you guys see my floor in here? So this I painted. And when I first did it, I was kind of freaking out a little bit at myself, like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Right? But it's so fun. So basically, I just used this floor paint right here. Hi, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Melina. So I use this floor paint right here. And I mixed in just good old regular acrylic paint, whites and blacks, so I could make darker grays and lighter grays. But isn't that fun? I did just a little pop right here too. These are just the lighter colors, no black, right here leading into my closet. So this, my friends, is Artsy Rose. This is where all the fun and magic and creativity happens. So now we're going to get set up for a paint party. So I am going to set you guys over here, and we are going to flip our camera back around, and let's see. I think front camera will work. I don't think we need to put it on like wide view. So we're going to slide you guys into the tripod, and oh, looks like I got to tilt you down a little, don't I? Maybe we do need wide view. Let's check that view out and see. Does that give us any better view? All right. So maybe y'all need to come over here instead. So we're just going on a little stroll. This tripod's heavy. You could like totally get a workout carrying it. Okay, here we go. We'll just start at this table first, and then we'll move to the other table. How's that sound? All right. So I always start with easels because I have to get them placed just right to be able to paint or fit paint plates in between. That way everybody has their own paint plate. I don't know about you guys, but if I don't have to share, I don't want to share because I love mixing colors. And then I wind up like filling the whole paint plate with all the colors that I've mixed. This guy has to kind of come over here to the left. So that way I can fit a paint plate to the right. And so definitely have to be very strategic with placing these. You got to get them just right. Sounds so silly, but then that way we can maximize our space, right? If I have all the tables set up properly, we can fit 30 painters in here, which is pretty cool in my little studio space. Okay, this guy over here has to come to the corner, just like we did earlier. I think we've got enough space now to be able to fit paint plates. I always keep extra napkins over in that corner. So now we're just going to add, ooh, I'm about to sneeze. So sorry. I tried to turn my head away from the microphone. Okay, I was cleaning before I went live. I was cleaning up after a birthday party before I get set up for this birthday party. And sometimes those cleaning supplies get me. Okay, here we go. I always do like 2 or 3 napkins because every time you wash your brush, you got to dry your brush and then it soaks through, right? Then we put extra napkins here, extra napkins here. I'm going to put some napkins over there because we're going to need them. And then I've got my brushes. Now, these I just get on Amazon. They're really not anything too special, but I like them because they have the, I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but Taklon bristles. And you can, they don't have to be red or green. Like Taklon bristles come in all colors, white, tan, whatever color you happen to get, right? So I've got these, and because this is actually, oh my gosh, it's for the cutest boy, guys. He's come to camps here before, and I have gone to his uh, like after school program, summer program to do art lessons, and that's how he found out about Artsy Rose, was me coming to his program and then deciding, oh, I want to go check out Artsy Rose. So anyway, long story short, cutest boy that we're doing this birthday party for. But the boys are painting a ninja. He wanted to paint a ninja, which I'm super pumped about because I don't think we've painted a ninja for birthdays. So I love doing custom designs because it gives me an idea of what like people are into, but it's just fun because it's something different for me. And it's definitely something that the birthday kiddos into. So all the boys are doing ninjas, but then the girls are doing a unicorn. Okay. See, you got to pick out just the right brushes. Or throw them around. We can throw them around. Okay, we got to pick out just the right brushes. These are my paint party brushes, so they should be in good condition. I just bought a whole bunch of new brushes. Now, we're missing a Sharpie, so I always put a Sharpie out. And actually, these are Amazon Basic because you know what? It works just fine to do an Amazon Basic permanent marker. I feel like they last just as long as the Sharpie. So that is only to write their name and year on the back of their canvas. It's the only reason we use those. And then I usually collect them up because then they'll try to use them on wet paint. And you can't use a permanent marker on wet paint. Just doesn't work. Now, I went ahead, so setup time would be a little faster. Got all these water cups filled up yesterday and stuck them in a cubby. So that's a little trick too. This weekend is all different kind of parties. We have cupcake decorating, we have painting, we have slime, we had tie-dye. Like it's all the kinds of parties that I have, except crafting. I guess we're not doing a crafting party this weekend, but anyway, makes for crazy setup. So you have to just be really thoughtful about it, right? So anyway, I have this table set up. The only thing we're missing is aprons, and that's because they're getting washed. So they will be ready for the party. But now we're going to set up the other table. And while we set up this table, we can talk about what I had just briefly touched on, and that's the kind of parties we offer. So obviously we offer painting parties. How? We offer painting parties, and it can be from a design that's on my website. Like this little dude picked a unicorn that's already on my website for the girls. But then for his, like I said, we're doing a ninja, so it's a custom design. Oh my goodness, am I one easel short? One easel short. That's okay. We'll run in the closet and get it. Well, you guys won't because you're not allowed to see in there. It is a mess. I need to clean it before camp start. Camp start! Thursday! Camp start. Anyway. Oh, sorry guys. Kind of way up high. There we go. Okay. So, custom paint parties, like I said, I can draw anything you want. You just send me your ideas and I put them on the canvas, and then I teach you guys step by step how to paint them. But we also offer slime parties. So same thing. We do fluffy slime. That's the recipe. And I do send the recipe home with everyone. But we go step by step. Everybody makes their own bowl, but it's step by step together. So that way we're all kind of on the same page. And it just works better than all of us trying to do like different steps at different times, right? Okay, sorry guys. Well, I guess we can't really tilt y'all up too much, can we? Okay, because then it cuts it off. Wide view. Okay, there we go. Now we're a little closer. Maybe y'all can see a little better. Sharpies, and then cupcake decorating. So you guys get to decorate 5 cupcakes, 4 of which go home with you, and I have little cupcake holders that they go home in. And then the 5th cupcake, I show you guys how to make a 5th design, or you can just use all the toppings that are left and make your own design. And so last week, the birthday girl, oh my gosh, she had all the different toppings, and she just kind of made this random, cool, funky, abstract cupcake, and I loved it. It was so clever. So that's always an option for the 5th cupcake. And then we have crafting parties. So that means that those are kind of custom. We've done beaded bracelets, we've done bag tags, we've done superhero shields and, you know, those wristbands. We've done painted frames. We have painted ceramics, but just like with acrylic paint, not glaze. And anyway, lots of choices for the crafting party. One mom brought a whole bunch of little baby like stuffies and of kittens, and then we decorated little kitten houses for them to live in. So that was pretty cute. Sorry guys, I'm like being too picky about my brushes, I think. So crafting parties are super customizable. Tie-dye, we did a tie-dye this morning, and tie-dye parties are fun. You guys send me 2 shirt sizes, the majority of your guests fall under, and I wrap them up in a spiral for the spiral design. And then basically, you know, we go over the color wheel that I showed you guys and go. Oh, there we are. We're back. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Somebody tried to call. Here, back. Okay, so where were we? Oh, tie-dye parties. So everybody tie-dyes their own shirt to take home. We bag them up. We go over instructions, all the good things. And so that happens at tie-dye parties. And so I think, is that all of them? Crafting, painting, cupcake decorating, tie-dye. I think that's all of them. Painting, cupcake decorating, slime, tie-dye, and crafting. Yeah. And of course we do adult parties, guys. So adults don't get left out of it. Adults can be part of it too. All right. Oh, no, actually, I need a water cup too. Let's get me one. Okay. And then we'll set up my little station. We can't do paint yet. Too early for that. But let's bring y'all back in here. Okay. So this is my little station. I'm kind of right in the middle of all of them. I like to use a see-through cup so they can see how to clean their brushes properly. Speaking of brushes, I didn't give myself any. I need a baby brush, a medium brush, and a big brush. All right. So we are set up here. Perfect. And now, that screen's frozen. Oh, well, that's okay. So now we got to get our canvases. Let me show them to you. They are over here in the office. I'm not going to carry y'all in here because it's just a few steps away, but look how cute. So my daughter drew these. Thank you, Ava. She got these drawn, and then this is what the boys are painting. And then the girls are painting this one. And so they're all pre-drawn ahead of time for you. And then I just walk you through it step by step. I will say we booked quite a few paint parties, quite a few slime parties, but here lately I've been booking a lot of tie-dye parties as well, which is awesome. It's fun to mix it up, right? But anyway, that, my friends, is how you set up for a paint party. And then of course on the whiteboard that I showed you during the tour, I'll write his name, the birthday boy's name, real big, put some balloons, and then as the kids get here, they can decorate the whiteboard while they're waiting for all their friends to get here. Then we do a group photo under the Artsy Rose wall, and then we come over here, put our aprons on, and then I walk everyone through the painting step by step. Of course, I encourage everyone actually to just kind of make it their own painting, but I do walk you guys through it step by step and tell you what I'm doing on mine. And then after that, we go open gifts. And while we're opening gifts, I write down what everybody brings the birthday kiddo. And I give the birthday kiddo a special gift. And then we come back in here, and while we were up opening gifts, my assistant will redo the room and so that it's all ready for treats. And you guys can bring in any food, drinks, treats that you want. I provide plates, napkins, cups, plasticware, table covers. So you are set. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for popping on here and watching. Let me show you what we're going to do in my next live. My daughter had the best idea. So let me flip this around. We're going to go back to the back camera. There we are. Let me get you guys out of the tripod. Whew, sorry. All right, so this right here, normally when the kiddos make me, like this one says, thank you. When they make me a piece of art, normally I hang them up here. And so I'm constantly swapping them out because they're all the time making me. See, that's me. Doesn't that look like me? It's supposed to be this girl. Right there. But anyway, when they make me art, I just kind of slide them up in these clips. But my daughter had the best idea. She said, Mom, why don't you paint these? Oh my gosh, these guys have been up here for forever. So sweet. I love it when they say thank you for teaching them. Melts my heart. So this, guys, imagine right here, these, okay? I'm going to paint on the wall, but inside of there. And what I was thinking is doing it like that. So you guys will have to tell me your thoughts. I'm thinking I'm going to do it like, with the masking tape and block it off. I think that would be so fun. So that's going to be the next live, guys. Hopefully I can get that done before camps. Again, camps start. Camps start. Next Thursday. That is wild, guys, that it is summer break next Thursday. That is crazy to me. So anyway, this school year went by fast. My daughter finished her freshman year of college and it's just like over, done. She's a sophomore. So anyway, join me again. Next time you see it go live, like whatever you have to do, turn on notifications, right? Subscribe, like, whatever you got to do. My next one, I'll be painting on the walls. So anyway, you guys have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Thank you for watching me set up, keeping me company during setup time. And we'll see you